In today's video, I want to show you how to set up the new Apple Watch 10. I'll do a quick unboxing and compare it to the old one, version 9. And if you want to set this up as a new watch, I'll show you how to do that. But most likely, if you want to transfer from an old watch or pair it to a brand new or old iPhone, I'll show you that too in this video. Okay, let me go ahead and unbox this watch right here. As usual, you get two separate boxes. This one has the watch and this one has the band, whichever band you chose. I'll go ahead and open up the band here. Okay, here we go. This is just the band right here. I'll go ahead and take this out. Okay, we'll go ahead and set this up at the end. Okay, let me go ahead and open up this box right here. So you get a couple of things inside of this box. You get the watch itself. It comes with a little protective cover that I usually leave back in the box. So let me take it out of there. There we go. I'll set this aside. And then over here, you got a charger for your watch. So this is what it looks like. Same as usual, you have USB-C on this side for faster charging. This is one of the biggest upgrades actually with this watch, is it charges much faster than previous models. You could get pretty much an 80% charge in less than 30 minutes. And this watch comes with an 18-hour battery life, which is a big improvement over the last one that I had. So here's a closer look at the charger. Again, it magnetically connects to the back of the watch. And then if you plug it into the wall here, you could go ahead and charge it pretty fast, but it does not come with that piece right here. It just comes with the USB-C, but you need another plug here to plug it into the wall. And this is the one I like. This is from a company called Anker, and you could just get two USB-Cs in here. So I have my iPhone and my Apple Watch, they both get connected. It charges pretty fast. This is 65 watt-hour charge, which is a lot faster than the ones Apple used to give you, but Apple doesn't give you one of these type of chargers anyway in the box. So if you want to connect it to the wall, you will have to get something like this. I'll put a link to this one in the description if you want to check this out. Okay, so to install the band, I usually flip the watch upside down, flip the band upside down, and on either side, you should be able to slide this in like this, and it should click. You should hear a little click. So it just clicked, and this is the little release right here. If you switch out your bands, you just have to hold this down and it will come out. Okay, so go ahead and insert this over here, flip this one, insert this over here, and then it's set up like this. Okay, so let me compare these very quickly side by side. There's not a whole lot new, except Apple is calling the Watch 10 a brand new redesign, mainly because it's slightly bigger. This version of it I have is 46 millimeter, but you almost can't tell. I have them almost side by side, and you can't tell. This one typically gets an extra line of text. Another thing this has is it has speakers built into it. If I show you a little bit closer over here, you see these speakers. So you could actually play music and play any type of media and it will play through this, which is something they did not have in any previous versions. And as I mentioned, this charges faster and does have a better battery life. But outside of that, it's pretty much the same. Some of the other ones are going to be software related, not a huge improvement over the previous model. Okay, the next thing we need to do is we need to pair our watch to our iPhone. And you could do this with a brand new iPhone, which is what I'm doing here. If you have another iPhone, older iPhone, you could do it there too. Works the same way. So I'm gonna make sure I slide down from the top and my Wi-Fi and my Bluetooth are turned on. So I recommend you do the same here. And then if you unlock your phone or if you put it back to sleep by clicking the side button right here and bring it back, you should get a pop-up right here. If you don't, just go ahead and unlock your phone and you should get a pop-up like this. Okay, as long as the watch has been turned on straight out of the box. You could press and hold this right here to make sure the watch is on and you're looking at this screen, and then you should see this. Okay, so I'm gonna press continue right over here. This opens up an app on your phone called the Watch app. So the Watch app is gonna let you set it up for yourself, or if you have a family member, you could do it that way too. I'm gonna set it up for myself right here. Then it's going to ask you to scan something that appears on the face of the watch. So you need to pick up your phone and quickly scan this right here. Okay, next it's gonna ask you, do you wanna restore from an old backup? Meaning if you have a different watch, do you wanna bring in all that information here? Or do you wanna set this up as a brand new watch? You could also do that here. In this case, I'll set it up as a new watch. And then it's gonna ask me, am I gonna wear it on my left hand or right? I'm gonna wear it on my left wrist. Continue. Agree to the terms. You could share analytics with Apple if you want to help them improve the next one. Next, you have to set a 4-digit code on your watch. You could skip this one if you don't need the code, but I do like to add a 4-digit code. And then it's gonna ask you to do that on the watch. And then it's gonna ask you to change the font size on the watch. So I'm gonna make it right here is good. Press continue, press OK. Okay, next it might ask you for personalized fitness and health. This is just coming from my iPhone, so it knows this already about me. So I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna skip my sleep schedule here, but you could set up a schedule here to help you with sleep if you're gonna wear this at night. I don't wear this at night, so I'm gonna skip that. Your watch also listens to noise, and anytime you get around any audio that is too loud, it's gonna notify you. So you could decide to turn this on or off. I'm gonna leave it on by default. It's gonna tell you about the safety and emergency settings. I'm gonna press continue. And now it says double tap your index fingers or thumb together twice to answer calls, messages. These are just some of the settings you also have with the watch that a lot of people don't know about. So this is a nice page to tell you about that. If you go underwater, this is a setting for that, but I don't do that. So I'm gonna say don't open. You could also use Apple Pay on your watch, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll just use my phone for that. I'll set this up later. So now it's syncing and you'll see a little progress bar going around the watch. As soon as it's complete, this is gonna be done. Okay, and then you should get this page right here. Welcome to your watch. I'm gonna press done right over here. And I'm gonna press start right over here. Now we could actually pick up our watch here. Now this is gonna give you a little quick tutorial if this is your first time using the watch. Now your watch is all set. As long as you have it on your wrist, by the way, it's not gonna ask you for the passcode again. As soon as you take it off, it will ask you for the passcode. And with the watch app, you could change pretty much all kinds of different things, including the layouts, but all that could also be done using just these two options right here that give you a lot of different control, including turning on Wi-Fi, for example. All the different things inside of your settings are available here. So do explore some of these. And remember, this does have a speaker. So if you want to play media out loud, you could now do that with this watch. And if this is your first Apple Watch, I will also make another video that I'll link over here to show you all the different things you need to know to get the most out of your new Apple Watch. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.